working or not, but I'm trying to stream the game right now because there are so many bugs. There are just so many bugs and so many issues. Like right now, war. So some regions are not able to even queue for war. In one of the other regions I'm in, Dire, I cannot start a war and no one else can start a war or join a war. So they can't war at all. Here, we are against this Boone region, and basically, I think Boone only has like 5, maybe 6 factions warring. There were 3 at the top, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so a few more now since I went to bed last night. 9. So there's 9 Boone factions and 21 Blount. So obviously we're all kind of cycling through these different factions, but how can we fight them, like our top factions and stuff, if, the other region's the rate limiting factor? There are, 2 times as many Blount factions fighting or trying to, and somehow we're expected to get these milestone rewards. I've been in 2 wars, and I've gotten the first 2 milestones, and I'm pretty happy with that because I mainly just want these red velvet cakes. Scopely has acknowledged that there's an issue of war, but they're only crediting us with this 100,000 milestone, when I think it should be all of them. But they just don't want to give everyone these cakes, in my opinion, and that's pretty annoying. Regarding ranking, how can you rank if you can't get in war? We queued last night, and it took 2 hours to find a match. This morning, it's, 20 minutes, half an hour, maybe an hour, and that is extremely long, and these rewards are just not that great anyway. I honestly think everyone should be credited at least 2nd or 3rd place, if not 1st place rewards, because 500 war tokens, and 6 times 130 S-class items. Well, in my opinion, that should be worth it, because we have all these players who are just stuck, who either can't war or are just waiting for hours and hours and hours. Like, I don't even know what to say here. There's a couple people from Boone somewhere in here who said something right here. This one person. And that's it. Like, 46th, I don't even think there's a 46th faction or whatever in this war right now, and it's just so frustrating and annoying because, like, we all enjoy war. It's our favorite part of the game, and now it's broken. Just completely broken. And I don't know. I don't like wars in the middle of a week anyway, but now this is just ridiculous. I wanted to try and get to 25,000 points, but we're just sitting in queue right now. Hold on, let me see. So we declared war at 11:07, and right now it is 11:46. So we've waited 40 minutes, and we're still waiting. Hold on, let's go over to the forums. So on the forums there were fair matchmaking, inadequate compensation for field blitz. The bear hunt offer is pretty bad too. It's the one for 100. Hold on, I can actually go back to it here. Where is it? I might not have it up right now, but it's 100 coins in order to get the letter L, which isn't even working for everyone. So you have to level up twice. And instead of just, crediting everyone with 1 L, they're making people pay 100 coins per L, which is ridiculous, in my opinion. Going back here, so Scopely admitted that there was a war matchmaking issue, longer wait times because for some reason the configuration is one region versus another region. But then there's also other issues of people not being able to even declare war. And there's just so many posts, 491 posts on that topic. Scrolling down, pay to complete L mission, fair matchmaking, war bug, war not working, Scopely, we're losing top 1 prize, I'm guessing war, because we can't war is so busted, ask for better compensation. just people are not happy with this at all, and I don't blame them because, you know, like, this is our favorite part of the game and there's no chance of us even doing that. I think fair compensation would actually be everyone getting first prize for it, but I don't see Scopely doing that either. It would be helpful and it would show a lot from them if they did, just because, like, this is their mistake, and, you know, people are just gonna keep quitting by the droves if, you know, nothing is done. And I don't blame them. It gets frustrating. Like, I know that I'm really frustrated by all of this because I would like to war. I would like to get my last milestone. But instead, I am stuck waiting on something that might take 2 hours to come up. Okay, so this team here, this is a bit more difficult. Let's see. All have taunt resist there, so Doc is gonna use his active skill. Let's see. He's an impair resist. That might be a problem. Oh, they all have impair resist. Okay. Okay, let me see. So I need to get rid of Arav, and hopefully I can. Otherwise, he's gonna blow me up. Okay, so that's okay. Doc is gonna rush regardless. And 60% of 85. Oh, I can't do math that well, but that might be enough. This is definitely gonna be enough. So Waylon's gonna rush. Yeah, just a safe target right now. Yep, so Leopold had enough. And that's okay. But now I'm just going to trigger Doc again, which is annoying. That's one thing that I don't like, is that you can keep on triggering the same tune. By triggering them back to back, just because based off of weapons, if you don't have what Leopold does, which is daze and impair and attack down, it can be very frustrating. Like, I don't think I'm going to end up winning this one. No, probably not. I need to try and stun Doc here. Okay, so I got a little lucky there, but Waylon is still ready to rush. I kind of just feel like I'm going on a loop for it because I can't beat it, but I can't stop it. And another rush. And even doing this isn't really going to help. I have to hope I don't trigger Wayland. So killed 2, so not bad, but Leopold's the one that kind of is a bother here. If I attack Wayland directly, then I'm going to get payback if I rush him. And I could get burned as well. And I'm under the time gun for it, but yeah. Oh shoot, that's one thing that I need to watch out for when I hit auto and I don't, unclick it. It can be pretty devastating, to be honest, at times. And see, right here, I want to rush with James and I might have to. It might trigger. Okay, it didn't trigger, so that's pretty lucky. Bonus HP is annoying right now. The bleed will bleed through that, but I don't know if I have enough time. So I'm just going to auto this and see what happens. Oh, the bleed's going to get him. That's pretty lucky. And that's that. It took a while, but didn't really have a choice in that one. I'm right now working on another team, actually. I just got Princess Ascended, so that's pretty exciting. I plan on using her very soon. Very soon. But I need to get some trainers into her and stuff, so we'll see. Okay, so she is pain splitting. So if I do that and separate and then rush, I should be okay. Yeah, because when she pain split, she would have separated the damage between the two characters by separating them. James rushing L was enough to kill her outright, which is nice. Ooh, okay. I do like Mr. Jones, actually. I think, and I triggered him, which is bad. That was actually really bad. Okay. Let's see. So I only have a set number of turns now because Diego is going to die. So let's see how well I can do here. I'm going to guess pretty well. This should kill the rest of them. So, and stunned. But anyway, I actually wanted to try Mr. Jones on defense. I think he would be pretty good. But I'm not sure how I feel about him yet, just because I haven't worked with him very much. I don't like that the crosshairs and infection don't line up. So this team right here is the one that I'm kind of testing out. It's not done, not even close to being done, but I'll give it a spin and see what happens. Okay, so I know that he's going a better chance. Okay, stronger, that's interesting. But he's going to heal this turn. So he has a bit of a stun resist, but I might go for it. It's a small one, so there we go. Donnies are going to gain bonus HP next turn. I'm going to defense down. Yeah, I'll rush on this Donnie because it should impair this line. Oh, it actually killed Krista and it killed the other Donnie. And this match is over. Okay, so that went a lot better than what I thought it would. This team is very offensive, so it can be a bit dangerous to run, but it can sometimes work out. Now this team's quite a bit more difficult because Dr. Stevens is going to go off on the first turn. If I attack Pete, I might be able to get him to go off. I don't think I can apply enough damage to Dale to force him to, but the goal here is honestly just to bring his... see, if I could have brought his AP bar up high enough, then I would have had a chance of triggering Pete, but I was not able to do that. Hopefully, yep, I can stun there, so that's good. Dale is going to command Priya, though, which is not helpful. Unless actually... that's going to... I should have done that first, because this would have actually gotten rid of a command skill, which is actually really interesting. Because I don't think... I've never thought about that as a possibility, actually. But that is a very useful application of it. Let me see. Because we're going to rush here. So now, Priya is dead. These guys are taunted still, which is going to give Princess more attack. So I'm going to hold off for a turn. Attack here. Okay, let me see. I have to go here. I have to try to kill Pete. Because even if... oh, that might be okay because he's confused. Oh, I hate this right now. Because I have to make a decision and see... right there, Dr. Stevens is still alive, so I need to see if I can rush. I didn't get it, but if I rush here, I get a bonus attack. It won't be enough to trigger Pete, which is good. But I also don't have an attack with Morgan right now. So I put myself in a bit of a pickle here because I can't stop Pete, and he's just going to bring everyone back, so I'm honestly just going to flee this. To turn off the thing, but I did anyway. Okay, so sorry. Hopefully this turned it back on, and I don't know, I might still be talking to myself. War still has not started. Wow, I did not mean to do that. I'm usually used to, when I'm done filming something, I just turn it off, and that was incorrect this time. So, let me see. In arenas, I'm in 11th. It's really annoying because, like 100,106 and the top is 2,400 points ahead of me. There's such a small amount, but there's so much RNG. If I go in again, there's no guarantee I'm going to get even opponents that could push me over into the top 10, so I can't go for it. So stuff like that to me is super annoying because it's like all the amount of RNG in the world and I can't get something to go my way no matter what. These battle crates. Oh, some blue keys. I actually need those because I still need 2,400 keys to get Pete. Yeah, I'm not actively going for him. I just feel like there are better characters that I should be going for. What's this? Okay, I think this is a complete ripoff because, 1,000 cakes and 15 tickets for 1,000 items. Meanwhile, we go here. Hold on, where's Rolito? So, I have my Rolito. I'm going to make him a 6-star later today, I think. And it's going to cost me 500 cakes and him as a maxed out 6-star in order to get 1,100 items. I just think that this other one here should, not this one. I think this one should be 500 cakes and 15 tickets for this amount, because if you give up the tickets, you're giving up on teddy bears anyway. So I just feel like it would be fairer. This arrow exchange, a silver quill, 3 bears. I don't know. Like, I know that in level up I can get a silver arrow here, so I'm close to that, but it's like, you know what, that actually might be best, because when I take a look over here in the event, there's a lot of extra words that I would need, extra letters that I would need. Like, I'd need an extra T, an H, and an I, but I only have 1 quill, so there's no chance of me doing that. This one, there's even more letters. For some reason, there's 3 R's, because you have to double up on this R and a single one there, and then all the other letters. So although you get more bears, you kind of don't, based on the amount you have to put into it. So I would just do this arrow exchange, because I have all these extra arrows that I don't think I'm going to be able to open, because this one you need 3 quills, and then you need 10 arrows for 12 bears. I'm not going to get 3 arrows and do it that way, so I may as well just get the 3 bears from the arrow exchange. My goal for this right now is just to try and get 60 teddies to get 2 princesses, because that would be what, 250, 250, 250, so that's 750, 1,000 portraits, which isn't bad. Where is she? Like, I'd need another 5,000 or whatever and change, but that's not bad considering what it could or would take. I find it interesting that there's no exchange for, for her cards for her 5-star version, like everyone else. I know that you can get her in this event, but I feel like they should still have that option open. We are still waiting on war here. I don't know if I'm going to be around for it, but hopefully you guys can hear this live stream. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to hit me up on YouTube or online. Thanks everyone for watching and listening.